Welcome, regular viewer. I'm very sorry about this, but I ran out of hard drive space midway through this mission, so I'm very sorry about that. If you get terminated halfway through, normal service will be resumed next time, but I thought it would be worth uploading just to welcome you to 1.6 patch and some new features. I'll see you soon. Hello, regular viewer, welcome back to BattleTech. An exciting episode, this one. Patch 1.6 is out, Urban Warfare is out. I've downloaded 4 GB of files tonight and loaded up the old campaign, and here we are with exactly the same voiceovers as previously. Anyway, lots of new features to explore. Let's start with the navigation interface. There's been some UI changes here. So you may notice that, first of all, there are more star systems available. There are apparently around 50 new star systems to explore, moving northwards, I guess, or corewards into Marek space, Capellan space, and of course the Federated Suns over here. Won't affect us pretty much on the campaign, as we're still going to be hanging around the Oregon Reach between the Taurian Concordat and the Magistry of Canopus. But there are some biome filters here, so if we really wanted to spend some time on glacial planets, then we can pick that, or if we happen to like lunar planets, we can see where those are. One over here. We can filter by difficulty as well, so if we want to see things that are quite a modest difficulty, let's say 3, we can now zoom into these and we get to see what's going on there, which is all good stuff. And also there are indicators which tell you whether you have visited the system before. These little circles are fantastically useful for campaign mode, for career mode, as one of the point scoring is visiting every system at least once, and that proved to be very difficult to do without knowing where you've been. So those are really interesting starting points with the filtering options, and let's use that straight away to decide where we're going to go next. We're waiting around for things to get going in the story, and we really want to be jumping to somewhere that's maybe difficulty 4. So let's have a look around, see what we've got going. Ideally somewhere where we can do some shopping, so maybe we'll jump back to up here. Large population. Let's have a look here. So we've got black market, inner sphere level, it's a manufacturing site. We may be able to find something there. Oh, travel restricted. Drat. I'm getting overexcited. Where can we actually go? Can we go here? Yes, we're 11 days away from Girondas. It's a place we've been to before. Yes, absolutely. Can we go here to Path? Oh, only the long way around. Here, Calzi, mining planet, small, no, restricted there as well. So let's just jump out of system here. Go to Girondas, tropical worlds, aqua and agriculture. We've got some things to fix and repair, and that's going to be okay. So we'll set that course, 11 days.
By your command.
It's the old Cylon phrase from the original Battlestar Galactica. By your command. I mean, sad news today. I heard that Paul Darrow, the British actor who played Avon in Blake 7, one of my favourite and seminal programmes that I watched when I was growing up. He died yesterday, and I realised that with Leonard Nimoy and Paul Darrow gone, a huge chunk of my upbringing, my self-identity as a computer scientist and a geek, and just was formed by these people. So I will miss Paul Darrow's voice. He for the last 11 years he's been the voice of my local radio station, Jack FM in Oxfordshire, and he's done a lot of voiceover work for them, recording snippets, and I'm going to miss his laconic style. Right, Glitch, what seems to be the trouble with you? Dark circles rim her bloodshot eyes. Hey, Commander, I know you're busy, but I don't know where to turn. What's wrong, Mech Warrior? Oh, come on. Less formal. Glitch's voice trembles. It's not like her. I haven't slept for days. I keep thinking, why me? Why am I alive? I've seen ejections fail, ammo explosions, and impossible headshots. Rookies, veterans, doesn't matter. How long until my picture is added to the memorial wall? Well, Glitch, I know we've both been shell-shocked by losing Behemoth last year, and, but hers is the only picture up on the wall, and we're just too good. I mean, you're too pretty to go, anyway. So, reassuring, help Glitch forget her troubles, or refer to them. Doctor. Well, this could be a sort of a platitude, couldn't it? Just go, oh no, don't worry, you're worrying about nothing. I want to acknowledge her concerns. I mean, clearly she's found herself in some difficult times in her life, accused of crimes and banged away. So I'll see if I can alleviate the problems there. We'll all end up on the wall in the end, so here's a little advice. Loosen up a little and enjoy the ride while you can. Pour glasses of whiskey and slide one over. As you savour the fire in your throat and the lingering taste of smoke. Ah yes, from the whiskey of course. Glitch gulps her liquor down. She pushes a glass towards you. In that case, how about another? You oblige her, she drinks another glass. I dismiss her for the night. She stumbles back to the barracks. Glitch is in better spirits, but she's drinking heavily each day. She is a drunk. Great.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Well, we've lost a pip for all of the whiskey that we're now buying, but that's okay. Right, 2 days for the travel. Thank you very much, Samira.
We've arrived at our destination, Commander.
Well, let's see if the shop will sell us anything. Well, I'm surprised they will. And looky here, we've got some plus weapons. +5 damage. I'm not even going to think about that. Let's just take that.
New weapon systems available.
Plus damage.
New weapon systems available.
That's good. And got anything to sell? We could sell a Vindicator. I don't see why not actually, because I'm not going to be using it, so let's get rid of that for now over 7 million. And buying anything else here? No, that's not really. That's fine, that was good. I'll have a look in the hiring hall. Downfall.
Confirmed.
Punisher.
I'm ready for orders.
I await your command.
I'm receiving you.
And
Ready for orders.
Punisher. Well, we don't need any more pilots at the moment. If I was going to pick somebody up, I'd probably pick up Rascal. Because recruits are dirt cheap, and that's absolutely fine. Let's see if there are any contracts available for us here. Hey. Okay. Right, so one of the changes 1.6 has introduced is that there are going to be additional missions for each system, and I don't know how that will quite manifest, but here we've got 6. They're all from Federated Suns. We haven't excuse me, it was quite late at night, but I think it would be worth maybe taking one of these. Let's have a look at this. So this is a battle in the desert, 3.5 skulls. It's against Intercepted Salvage. Our people took a beating in a recent engagement, Commander. We lost an entire lance. One of our pilots was killed when their mech fell over. Last of the pirate survivors was able to get our mech back on its feet. They're hoping to get it safely to their dropship and claim it's their own. We need you to stop their salvage attempts. Bring that mech down. We've handled situations like this. I'd still advise caution. If they need a whole merc unit to take down one mech, it must be pretty serious. So we'll be expecting a battle with one potentially damaged but heavy mech. Lot of money. You've got to worry about that in terms of potency. Well, let's have a look. So to still get 400 grand, plenty of salvage. Let's go for that. Mercenaries of skill, we fit the bill. The local pirates hate us anyway, so not going to be a biggie really. Right, who have we got? So Medusa is still out, which means Spicy will come in. Highlander, we're missing a ton of course because we didn't have a shop willing to sell us anything. So before we launch, perhaps we can go to the store. And we can get some assault jump jets.
New equipment available.
I'll just buy a few because it will be good to get it up and running again. Now let's have a look at the Highlander. I was going to make some adjustments. Because it still runs very cool, which I'm happy with, but we're 2 tons down, so I'll do that maybe a bit later. So let's get this jump jet in. There. It's a day, 250. Get that done, yeah.
Log and note. Shouldn't be too hard.
With okay, well Medusa is back, but where's the mission? There we go. It's this one. Negotiate. Accept. Oh, it's automatically subbed Medusa in. Okay, that's fine. Right, how have I kitted out this? So the Griffin is a brawler. We've got 3 medium lasers and a small laser, twin SRM6s, and I've put the extra damage SRM6 in there. That is a beastly mech right there. I haven't finished the Highlander. Oh, for heaven's sake. Oh, of course, because I didn't sort it to the top of the pile. Alright.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
It's about bloody time, Yang. Sorry, didn't need to snap at you. It's my own fault. Right. Yeah, definitely going for that split. So Jabberwock in the Highlander. Got 3 large lasers, which I could do PPCs, but they might just be too heavy. It's cool. We're in a desert biome, so that's going to be good news. Keep that there. The Centurion is getting a bit lightweight in terms of damage output, but still runs heat efficiently. Firepower is relatively decent. This isn't too bad for a heat efficient mech. Not quite the Griffin. I'm not bringing that out because that's going to run hot, hot, hot. And it's just a better all-round mech than some of these Shadow Hawks. not as mobile, but perhaps that won't be good. I think I might bring Elf Firestarter. Have we got any flamers in here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weapons, 1 flamer. Well, yeah, that might be a bit of fun because it's a hot biome. We'll see how that goes. Now the Kintaro runs hot, so have I got something with better than 4 heat efficiency? This Shadowhawk is a bit lightweight. The AC-20 Shadowhawk. I'll go with that. Okay, now with the right pilots in the right mix. Well, I like Decker in the Firestarter. He's got great piloting. It's a melee build, so that's absolutely good to go. We've got Jabberwock in the Highlander. He's got breaching shots, and multi-shots, so he'll be able to split fire, which I'm very happy with. Same with Centurion. The Shadowhawk is not the hottest one. That's going to be the Highlander or the Firestarter. He can handle a bit of heat. He hasn't got breaching shot for the AC-20. Have we got anybody else with breaching shot? No, it's just these two. So the AC-20 is ideal to be able to go through most cover. We're going to have cover in the desert. Yeah, harder to shoot, but there's very little vegetation, and the crystalline mineral deposits make it hard to hit, but not necessarily don't give you cover. Okay, well, let's go with this. He's not the best shot. Mind you, neither spicy. None of these people are very good shots. Ah well. So the 1.6 patch, they are boasting over 1,000 bug fixes and improvements behind the scenes that we'll probably be benefiting from. There are still some known issues, some crashes to do with some of the sound, which they haven't quite tracked down yet, can't replicate it. Some of the buttons don't quite work as expected, so the restore difficulty setting button doesn't work. Some of the buildings which we may be seeing are proving to be indestructible. That's under 1% of them, and localization hasn't quite been fixed up for all of the text, so some of it might be out of alignment or what have you. Those are the relatively minor changes, so it should be a bit more of a polished experience, and I'm going to be quite looking forward to it. There are going to be some big changes about the battles and encounters, so this could well be one of the new missions which we're looking for.
Command interface initiated.
Single mech, possibly already damaged. Not just a heat signature, I can see him. Get our eyes on it. I can see him. I can see him. Okay. Well, something. Okay, you are in high spirits, which is great. I hope you are not drunk. So let's have a look here. We've got, we do have vegetation cover. Plenty of it as well. So I think probably just bring the Shadowhawk over here.
Heading out.
Glitch I can put in the back here.
Got it.
Jabberwock I want to keep back, but give him good line of sight. And what we might want to do is to go forward and get sensor locks or eyes on. Let's just move as far as I can.
Bandit.
Huh. XO. Were we expecting company? Because I'm tracking a leopard on radar. It's moving really fast. Sounds like more trouble. Mayor, get the commanded location of the likely LZ. This is new, colour scheme. I don't know who this is. I'm betting they're not friendlies. Okay, so we have a landing zone, hostile drop zone. What do we have up here? We have a 90-ton mech. Fabulous. This is exciting already. Right, he's well protected with dodge, so I'm going to reserve him. And I'll reserve again. I really want him to move first. Here we go. Right, we're getting collateral damage as well, which is one of the big changes. So any shots that miss can hit mechs that are around. So if you cluster your mechs together too much, we're likely to see some damage spreading around, which could be entertaining because I think ideally you'd be wanting to focus fire on enemies. So with them clustering together, it might improve your chances of hitting something. But we might find that
Standing by.
we're spreading fire a little bit more.
Standing by.
Okay, Decker. I'm going to jump you. I'm not going to jump you that close. If I jump you in cover
Up high.
and get eyes on. Let's have a look at you. Elite sharpshooter. Ooh. Wow, your armour is appalling. 25%. He's got ammo in the centre torso. Okay, so we're going to sense lock you.
Got a lock.
Okay, now you are in cover. What we want to do is to find a way of getting a shot on you, if we can. Okay, here we go. That's actually not too bad. And we're going to precision strike you. Right, well, what do we want to hit? We could just go middle and core him, but as a Cyclops, there's just something very appealing about taking out the head. Ah, got all that ammo. Really not protected. I'm going to have to go for torso, I think. Have fun.
Engaging target.
Oh man.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Yeah, he didn't like that. How did you end up? Ooh, look at that. He's that's taken out his AC-20. Okay.
I hear ya.
Well, Glitch, I'm very happy to move you in. I don't think he's got the LRM-10s, but you know, really, even your puny 30 tubes are going to give him cause for concern. Right, I'm gonna do some.
Commander.
I might not be able to get you into any kind of shooting range. Let's start getting you this way, perhaps. Where do I want to tackle this hostile people? From here or here, maybe? So let's start moving up in this direction.
Double time. Let's go.
Thanks, Medusa. Huh? What? Expletive, Commander. I'm seeing a new contact closing in your location. Marek markings. Language, Mayor. Commander, this falls under additional hostiles in our contract. Don't have to take them out, there's a bonus if you do. My guess is they saw an easy target of opportunity in a solo damaged mech, hoping for a quick payday. Okay.
Good to go.
Right. Right, if I jet over here, he could well get punched horribly.
I copy.
But that's Decker's job, I think. Right. He's not overheating, so I'll take the flamer off because there really is no point. Going to hit him in the side here. There's a medium laser in there.
Engaging target.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Think I hit something
He
good.
did. He took his arm off. Hello, hello, hello. 55. Right. He's got an SRM4 in the middle. There's not much of him left. Right, what have we got? 55, 45, 55. Right, a medium mech lance. The little Marek symbols here. I love that. We can now see who belongs to what. We've got our own Slithy Toves symbol. Oh, this is good.
Ready for orders.
Right, you're very defensive, so let's reserve these X's.
Holding.
This is another UI change there. I think that's going to be good for us. We can see who's next. Coming in line formation.
Receiving you.
Right. Do I want Medusa to be the tip of the spear? So if we do this, and we turn his right hand side, where are all his weapons? The AC-20's in the left. So, ideally, you'd want to be coming down this way, or coming up to shoot here. And, so I'm going to come down here so that I can see somebody to shoot. That's going to be a long range shot. Let's hold you for a moment.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Let's hop back into cover. I don't mind you on 70%.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Let's just finish you off with yeah, with that SRM ammo in the middle. This could kill you.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Boom. All primary targets have been destroyed.
Yep. Yeah, head for the pickup. Yep. Affirmative, inbound now. Pack up and let's go home, Commander. No, I think I've got a reasonable chance at taking these 4 out, and it will give us additional salvage, and I'm going to be quite happy with that. I'm just going to reserve
Confirmed.
Medusa there for the moment. Right. Can I get eyes on any of these mechs? Okay, not with Jabberwock, so let's get eyes on with... Okay. Let's do this. Let's get to see everyone. Let's pop Vigilance on. Let's see what we got. We've got a 2D Shadowhawk. Light armor. Might be able to kill him off quickly. A 2H Shadowhawk. 1S Laser Variant Griffin. And a Blackjack, probably the most damage output here. And it's a laser variant as well. This is the new one of the new mechs. This is a 1DB. It's a fully energy build. It doesn't have ammo in the center torso. Still relatively light in armor value, but you know it is only a 45-ton mech.